So word on the street is that the Washington Commanders have the #1 scoring offense in the league, averaging about 30 points a game. Dare I say, not too bad for a college offense. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cries for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's on.
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Gotti here. We are the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders' high-powered offense being ranked the #1 scoring offense in the NFL. And oh yeah, let's not forget, this is a college-style offense. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you help me reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So, the Washington Commanders, as we know, offensively has been out of this world. And coming off of a game where I felt like there were so many missed opportunities, that is still crazy to say. Do you guys know and understand how good offensively we are right now? We blew out the Cleveland Browns 34-12. And as we know, watching that game, we left so many points all on the field, okay? I'm talking at least 3-4 touchdowns. Obviously, you had the Luke McCaffrey touchdowns where he was wide open on multiple occasions. On that drive, on that play specifically, I should say, Jaden Daniels ended up throwing a pick. So let's say he doesn't throw that pick. You give it to Luke McCaffrey. That's 1 touchdown. Terry McLaurin dropping a touchdown. Zach Ertz open in the middle of the seams. Wide open, no one out in sight. And obviously, again, Luke McCaffrey, 2 more touchdowns that could have been added to the board. And let's not forget, and I think we ended up scoring that drive anyway, but Austin Eckler, he could have potentially took that screen to the house. So it was so much out there left on the field. That's why Dan Quinn in his post-game, cheer in the locker room with the players, he was saying a lot of meat left on the bone, because that is legit what happened. But even still, we scored 34 points where we did not play our best. We did not play what we came to accustomed to playing. Cincinnati is where I think is where we are, and that's where we're at our best. But even when we're not at our best, we're still putting up 30 points. I gotta say, hell of a play call, and that's Cliff Kingsbury has been doing. Hell of a system he's installed week in and week out. It's refreshing. It's something new. It's something different, but it's also consistent in the way that he is calling plays and mixing it up. Both the passing game and running game is working at an eclipse level, and that is why we are the #1 scoring offense. And I would argue and say we're probably the #1 offense in the whole entire league. Jaden Daniels has been nothing but amazing for us to start the year. He has been making every single throw, every right play. Terry McLaurin is coming along. I know he did have a big drop on Sunday, but he's been coming along well. Noah Brown, when healthy, is good. De'Ami Brown had a nice grab. Luke McCaffrey, in my opinion, has been an outstanding rookie that no one is really talking about. I know all the love and credit wants to go to JD5, but this rookie, Luke McCaffrey, is going to be something special. He's that dirty work player, and I think the perfect example and mentor that he has is Terry McLaurin, because there is not one thing that Terry McLaurin is just great at, but he has the dog in him, he has the soul, he has the work ethic to be the best. Even though he may not have the generational hands, he may not have the generational speed, he may not have the generational route running as some of these other guys, he works so hard at it that you can't help but support him, and he can't help but win. And that's what Luke McCaffrey reminds me of. He's not a guy that is just ultra talented in each aspect as a wide receiver, but he's going to give you his best, and he's going to make plays. That block on that B-Rob touchdown is the key point. That pass catch on Sunday from Jaden Daniels, huge. That was not the best ball for Jaden Daniels, but Luke McCaffrey, he found a way to come up with the catch. So we have a bunch of guys that are just contributing, not even mentioning the running backs and Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler, and Jeremy McNichols. Zach Ertz has been solid too. The offensive line up front has been really good as far as protection goes, from left tackle to right tackle, from Cornelius Lucas / Brandon Coleman to Nick Algreedy to Tyler Biadasz to Sam Cosmi, and then to Andrew Wiley. We have been offensively perfect and in the sense of where we came from. Obviously, there is still a lot left. And you talk to guys like Terry McLaurin in the locker room, you hear from guys like Jaden Daniels at the podium. He says, I need to be better. I can do this better. We can do this better. We can do so much better. We're not even in our final form, and we're still putting up 30, 40 points on teams. This is why the Washington Commanders is the number one passing or number one scoring offense in the NFL. One thing that I feel like has helped that is our ability to cash in the red zone. Obviously, we know going down the red zone a couple weeks ago versus the Giants, 7 for 7. We only settled for field goals. Those are still points at the end of the day. So, seven times 3, 21. So we that is our lowest scoring effort that we've had, and it's not for the lack of moving the ball, it's just for the lack of punching in. And remember, it's not like we didn't draw up anything good down those red zones during that game. We just penalties, false starts this, false starts that, holding this, holding that. Like, it was always something that messed it up. So Cliff Kingsbury, in my opinion, has been absolutely amazing. I love Cliff, man. It's just something about him and him getting the best out of his quarterbacks that he just is so special. That he's a player's coach, so he's well liked. And one thing that I do want to mention about Sunday's game versus the Browns, if you remember, one play that stuck out to me the most. Jaden Daniels, that touchdown pass to Daniel right before the half, he called his shot, okay? He went over to Cliff Kingsbury, and he said to Cliff Kingsbury, hey, they in man coverage, let's take a shot here. And that just goes to show you not only the trust that Cliff Kingsbury has in Jaden Daniels, but the control, the growth and maturity of our young rookie quarterback to have the balls to go over there and to call his shots. It just goes to show you that, hey, not only do we believe in him, but Cliff is allowing his young quarterback to be free to call his shot. He's that good to do that, right? So it just, for me, feels good. And I want you guys to listen. Listen to me when I say this. The Washington Commanders may have the best offense in the NFL for the remainder of the season, and that is no jazz. We're just that good. But I do want to let you guys hear from Jay Daniels when he talked about on Sunday, where he called his shot against the Cleveland Browns. So this is from JD5 right here. Check it out.
I mean, I ran out of bounds of the play before, and then kind of seen some in the defense. I seen her play man coverage, and I was turning back around. Said, man, let's take a shot to Cliff, and he called the play, and we did it.
Down the sideline, De'Ami Brown, touchdown.
That's what Jaden Daniels meant when he said, man is when the fun starts. That throw.
That's route.
That was absolutely amazing right there, bro. Like, again, just the confidence that Cliff has in Jaden Daniels speaks volumes. The guy can do everything. If it's running out the pocket when I have to, making fourth down conversions look easy, knowing that we're on plus side territory and we have 2 downs to get the first down, okay? Dan Quinn is not budging. Dan Quinn is not folding. If we're at the 46 and we're at midfield and it's 3rd and 2 and we only get a yard, or we lose a yard, or we stay at 4th and 2, he's gonna go for it. 4th and 4, go for it. Why not? He has that much faith in his Washington Commanders offense. We're perfect on the season on 4th downs. 3rd downs, we have been thriving at too, finding ways to move the sticks. It's nothing that this quarterback and this offense cannot do. Everywhere we go, we're producing. We're moving up and down the field. And I love it because, again, this is the worst he's going to be, that being Jaden Daniels. This is the worst this offense is going to be moving forward. We're going to bring in additions that we feel like can add to this team, whether it's receiver position, tight end position, offensive line, running back, whatever you feel is not that good offensively. This is the worst it's going to be. I firmly believe that the Washington Commanders is a destination that a lot of free agents are going to want to be, whether it's offensively or defensively. So coming into next season, coming into free agency 2025, the Washington Commanders will have a lot of people wanting to come here and play with quarterback Jaden Daniels, especially let him win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Let him win MVP. Let him go out there and be in the MVP race at least, or let him go out there and go toe to toe with Lamar Jackson and beat Lamar Jackson. A lot of people are already turning their heads on Washington and say, hey, this is the team to beat and this is the team to look out for. But let him go out there and beat the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday. It's going to be a classic one. But again, this video is about the offense. Not too shabby for a college offense, right? They say it's a simple offense, but if it's simple, then stop it. Oh wait, you can't, because not only are we able to pass the ball with efficiency, we're able to run the ball with Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler, Jeremy McNichols. We're able to run the ball with Jaden Daniels' legs. Nothing is too much for Jaden Daniels. Fourth downs, typically you a punt now, not with JD5. Third and one, you typically just gonna hand it off to your quarterback. I mean, your running back. No, on third and one, we could take a shot or we could do bootlegs, because Jaden Daniels is either gonna find a way to get it with his legs or he's gonna throw it away, and we're gonna go for it anyway. It's just so much with this offense that I love, and the action on the field supports the reason why we're the #1 scoring offense in the NFL. We're always finding ways to get in the end zone, and I hope that continues to Sunday through the rest of the season. So with that being said, I want to let you guys know I have a collaboration dropping tomorrow at 6 p.m. with my man Engraven Vids, Baltimore Ravens, big time Baltimore Ravens YouTuber that is stopping by on the channel to preview this game with me tomorrow at 6 p.m. You guys do not want to miss it. And also, don't forget to use my promo code JuanGotti on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first purchase. All right, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As always, be your boy Juan Gotti. See you later. Peace.